Herophilus, who was born in 335 BCE, is known as the father of anatomy. He wrote that when health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself, art cannot manifest, strength cannot fight, wealth becomes useless, and intelligence cannot be applied. Health psychology is a relatively new field in psychology, becoming a division of the American Psychological Association in 1978. Health psychology focuses on social, psychological, and biological factors affecting health, illness, and the use of health services. It includes research and clinical application in regard to stress and coping processes, lifestyles, and illness management. One of the course competencies was contrast the biopsychosocial model with earlier models of health and illness. This cartoon was created by Mackenzie Koval to illustrate this competency. In her paper, she wrote about ancient views of health and illness, including trepidation and the emphasis on disease caused by demons or punishment from God during the Middle Ages. She contrasts this with contemporary perspectives. Notice that she includes a pill bottle in the brain image shown in the first cell, which is incorporated with current reliance on pharmaceutical treatments. Stephen Covey wrote that to begin with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. It means to know where you're going so that you better understand where you are now, so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. Olympic athletes don't just start running. The first step of training is to determine the performance goals that will be necessary to bring home that medal. Then working backwards, they can determine what training schedules will lead to their goals. In the same way, Psych 320 is based on 11 course competencies, and from there the learning space is designed. Each student was able to specialize in a particular competency and dig deeper. Although the section enrollments were set high, 200 in one section and 100 in the other, the perceived class size was 10 students since students interact only with their own team. Through the required discussions, each member of a team gained expertise from 9 other students. Effective course design and teaching leads to dynamic reciprocal relationships between instructor and students. An innovative homepage with customized widgets helps simplify navigation in this high enrollment course. Students click on the desired module, which then links to a D2L checklist. The checklist has information regarding the chapter to read, as well as links to the online audio lectures, lecture outlines, videos, quizzes, and surveys. Due dates for completion are provided too. The Toon Do tool allows a person to create a cartoon, and the process of creation helps students engage with the competency throughout the semester. Working with the UDL framework, students were required to include a cartoon composition section in the paper, which gave a cell-by-cell description of the cartoon in detail. The purpose of this paragraph was to allow students who were visually impaired to provide feedback to their teammates. These papers are engaging for the team members to read, but also in regard to grading. There was a sense of anticipation when opening each assignment, which is helpful when a class size is large. Students had a sense of commitment to their chosen competencies as well. The second paper was based on the photo-voice research technique used in psychology. Researchers use the technique so that participants can capture aspects of their everyday lives through photography, thus providing insights that may not be readily available to outsiders. Students took a photo that illustrated the competency chosen earlier in the semester. A student took this photo of a senior center in his hometown. He watched a poker tournament there that was a ton of fun. Bringing the course into your own life context provides an authentic lens for how concepts are applied. In the final paper, students took their team on a virtual field trip to a website which illustrated their competency. A student focusing on children's perspectives of hospitalization took us to the University of Vermont Children's Hospital. She reviewed the ways that the website could be used to reduce children's negative perceptions of hospitalization by providing them with accurate expectations. Monty the Moose goes through all the different steps involved in hospitalization. The paper pointed out that by using a friendly character to expose children to these situations, the children are likely to feel more comfortable and less anxious about their upcoming hospital visits. The engagement with the papers by team members is evident in the closing remark by a team member. Furthermore, the fact that you went from recognizing and displaying the fears many children go through at a hospital to finding a method as to how to overcome these fears is incredible. I am glad that you went with this progressive model to all of your assignments while maintaining the desired focus for each project. Well done and great job with this assignment. Psych 320 used UDL to design learning spaces and activities. One example can be found in the videos. This video was near Williams Hall by the plaque honoring the MAC alums who died during the Great War. This connection to our institution's history helps provide meaning as students recognize the pervasiveness of acute illness at the time. During course design, the video was uploaded into Kaltura Media Space and captioning was requested. The editing process available in Kaltura was used to ensure that all students using the captions had accurate content. Taking this approach proved valuable because just before the semester began, 2 students provided RCPD visas indicating that they would need accommodations due to hearing impairments. CAN-NEX suggestions were implemented. For example, D2L's Course Builder helped to create a consistent structure across modules. Student engagement and strong discussions can be difficult to achieve in a wholly online class. However, this class has been professor tested and student approved.